Hello, my loves. This is Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. So for those of you who watch me, you know, monthly or whatever, or regularly, I should say, you know that I usually do the love reading as a Celtic cross. But I'm going to try what I call is the whole story. So I'm going to go through the entire deck for you guys. And we'll just see what storyline shows up. I've been getting, like, I really like these type of readings because it tells me a lot that normally I wouldn't see in a typical love reading. So you guys let me know what you think, okay? There is a lot of shuffling, but it's a soft shuffle. I feel like it's better to do it this way to really channel the energy. So let's see, Scorpio. Princess of Pentacles. Okay. Earthy energy. Six of Pentacles. You guys may be really focused on your money right now, trying to, you know, get a little cushion there for yourself. The Moon. I feel like you're trying to save for something. I don't know why I'm getting that. Oh, okay. How long has this been there? We have the World card. Temperance. Wow, look at all these major arcana. Judgment. I'm getting that you're saving for something that you're not really telling other people about. Like a new beginning in something, a new endeavor, a new home, maybe for some of you, a trip. There's something you're saving for, like, secretly. And you're very anxious about it. It's like you want it to happen quickly, but it's been slow. It's been a little bit like, you know, snail's pace. Yeah, you feel a little stuck here. Eight of Swords. Four of Cups. I feel like you're stuck also mentally and emotionally in trying to make maybe certain choices, certain big decisions in your life about, I'm getting like the next stage of your life is very much relevant here for you. It's almost like a rebirth of yourself, but this is like self-directed. Some of it may be, you know, destiny kind of putting you on that path, but it's like you're calling the shots. I see you as like what do you call those guys? The ones in the opera or the orchestra. What the hell are you called? I don't know. With the stick. You know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Why can't I think of that? Jesus. The older I get, I'm telling you, my mind is... Woo! It's not what it used to be. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles reverse. I'm not going to mention any signs because I am going through the entire deck, so it's really irrelevant if I do. Let me see here. I feel like you're also learning a lot about yourself with regards to how you relate to commitments in general. Committed relationships, but commitments in general. What are you really committed to? This is something that you're giving a lot of thought because, again, I feel like you're coming into a new stage of your life where whatever you do right now, I feel like is going to have far-reaching effects in how you live your life daily. And you're definitely trying to stay out of conflict, out of drama. You're just trying to do the best you can. We have the Sun reverse, the Prince of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. But I do feel there is a lot of overthinking on your part because you feel unsure. Again, like I said, big decisions here in front of you because you're pretty much at the next stage of life, whatever that means to you. You know, could be anything. Could be like a particular age. It could be like the moment where you decide, you know what, I want to be free. I want to be free to travel the world. I don't know. Because that could be something. Yeah, that could be one of the scenarios. There's definitely something that you're putting on hold right now, okay, with the Ace of Wands reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. You're putting it on hold as far as action. But the planning is in full force. It's like you're saving money for this. You're preparing yourself step by step, little by little. Now, the interesting thing is that if you remember, this is a relationship reading. So where is the relationship? Either this is mostly geared toward like single Scorpios, or and the other thing could be that, yeah, some of you attached Scorpios, I feel, are secretly planning an escape. Whether it's a permanent escape from the relationship, or it's a temporary escape just so you can feel wild and free. I don't know. But I am feeling like some of you definitely have this urge to be wild and free, and it's like it's taking over you. Because not just like relationship wise, it's kind of complicated, because it's not just like you just want to go out there and you know, whatever, just conquer any female you see or any male you see. It's not about that kind of freedom. For some of you it can be, but I'm getting it's a lot deeper than that. It's really not that superficial. This is more about you not fitting into any particular mold for the sake of anybody else. Like, it's different if you're wanting to fill that role, whatever that role may be, the role of a husband, the role of a father, the role of the committed boyfriend or girlfriend, or the well-behaved housewife at home. Who knows? Whatever that role is, you want to be there because that's the role that you chose for yourself, not because that's your role. Okay? And I feel like maybe a lot of you are like redefining what your role is in this life. Maybe you're wanting to explore a brand new path. Because yeah, we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, so right with the Fool. So change is happening, whether you want it or not. I do feel like you want it, because again, this is something that I feel you've been planning for. We have the Six of Swords reversed, but I don't feel like it's quite time, or there's impediments here to this progress. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. For some of you, I feel like there's like either a return to a place you knew before, or you felt comfortable in, or something of that nature. Like something old, someplace you've been before. Crazy. It's almost like you have to revisit the past in order to move forward. Okay, if that makes sense to any of you. All right, let's pick these up and continue on. So we're leaving off with this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Prince of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you're making plans. What I'm getting from this Ten of Pentacles, again, it's like you're making plans for the next phase of your life, for the next 10 years, for the next, you know, whatever that means to you. But this is about coming up with new ideas, new ways of thinking. This is definitely not about you doing things the way you always have done. Look at this, Prince of Wands now. Two princes, so new beginnings, new actions, new ways of being. Queen of Cups, your energy. This is like your creativity, what your soul is telling you, what your heart wants. Five of Wands, and you may face opposition because, you know, you don't live on this planet alone, and so yeah, other people are going to be directly affected by whatever it is that you do, these new paths that you're wanting to take, justice, and maybe they feel like it's not fair. Queen of Wands, especially, I said I wouldn't do this, but especially if you're dealing with if you're a Scorpio male dealing with a fire sign woman, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, then definitely this person feels like this is completely out of bounds. Like what the F are you doing? Two of Wands reverse. But I'm feeling like once you make your decision, that is it. The decision is made. And I kind of feel like you already are in place. You know what I'm seeing is like, you know, at the race, when people are going to start the race, they get into those, I don't know what they're called, but it's like these little things that you put your feet on, or that they put their feet on, because I have never raced in my life. But they put their feet on there to, like, you know, when they do the get ready, get set, whatever it is. That's what I'm feeling, is like you're already in place, like you're ready to take off. It's just not yet. Look, Four of Swords. It's not time yet. There's a waiting period. There's like a, let's chill for a minute because I got to figure some things out. We have the Emperor. Yeah, you want to make sure that this is all controlled. It's like a controlled sort of move. It's like when Gwyneth Paltrow was, you know, divorcing her husband and they had this conscious uncoupling. That kind of like control, which is so Scorpio. I don't even know if is she a Scorpio? She may be, because that sounds very, let me see, I have to look it up now. Sorry. So the next card was the Two of Pentacles reverse. Hold on, I got it. September 27th. What is that? A Libra or Virgo? Libra. Close. All right, Two of Swords. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, definitely other people having an effect on your decision-making process. I'm getting, possibly because, you know, whoever you're with, if you're with anyone, may not come for the ride, or they may not want to. Not that you don't want to bring them, but they may not want to follow you on this new journey that you're on. King of Swords, Ace of Swords reverse. Decision, very difficult decision. And I'm feeling like, I feel like it's you, Scorpio, that you're not going to budge until you're very sure of what the hell you're doing here, because this is big. This feels big. This is big. This is going to affect you for a long time. So think hard. Again, Princess of Swords reverse. Look at this. I'm feeling like one day you're like, yes, I'm going to do this. And the next day it's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday. It's tough. Oof, Ace of Cups. Wait for the new beginning. Queen of Pentacles reverse. It's just not a sure thing right now. It's very much up in the air. The Empress reverse. Whatever it is that you're trying to go for, pursue, I don't know what it is, but it's like you don't feel like right now is the right time, no matter how much you want it, whatever that may be. It may be another person. You know, maybe you're thinking about choosing between two people. Prince of Cups reverse. But right now, I don't think you even have anything to give right now. I feel like it's there, but you're just not prepared. I feel the reason why you're not prepared is because you don't yet know yourself. Where exactly it is you want to go. Okay, we have the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. So guess what? I feel like you think you're not prepared. You think you don't know, but deep down inside, you know. That's why you've been thinking about it so much. If whatever it was that you are thinking about pursuing isn't what you truly wanted, you would not be still thinking about it. But you're still thinking about it. You have days when you don't, and then you're right back to square one. You're still thinking about it. Should I do this? Should I do that? Okay. So what happens here is like, I feel like you have this moment where you're like, okay, I have to make a decision, and then you're filled with pessimism. Well, no, because this and that and that, and then the universe comes along. It's like, okay, enough. I gave you enough time. We're gonna get this shit started now. So 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, which to me is like the past. You're choosing to leave the past behind you. So whatever that means to you, Scorpio, if it's like leaving behind another person, perhaps leaving behind, I mean, it is a relationship reading, so I'm kind of feeling for most of you it is a relationship, or it could be a lifestyle, a particular lifestyle. And I don't know, this is affecting your relationships like in general, not even just romantic relationships. Well, isn't that appropriate? Your card, Death card. So we left off with the Ace of Pentacles, but yeah, you have to face this ending, this transformation of your life, of your relationships. A lot of changes, and I've been seeing this consistently with Scorpios, that a lot of Scorpios are going through like this total transformation. You know, what you guys do, what you're good at. Death and rebirth. And so yes, I feel like this is the death period. Look at this, 10 of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're having to let go of the past. But it's a bit of a struggle here with this 4 of Pentacles. You've been holding on to it pretty tightly. And hence the Tower moment. That is when those Tower moments hit, is when we're holding on to things really tightly that have no business being in our lives anymore for one reason or another. And so we have the 5 of Swords. So there is that conflict, that mental conflict that you're feeling about the future. I don't know what the hell the future is going to bring. So should I even take this drastic step, or should I stay here in my comfort zone and just allow the world to, you know, fall apart around me? 3 of Swords. Oof. I feel like ooh, definitely like external influences. I feel there were other people either involved in the relationship, third-party situations. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Ooh. So, Scorpio, going back to that Tower moment, with this here, I feel, at least for some of you, ooh, good God. Look at, in the background, there's a couple there. And then we have that Queen of Swords, like, ready to cut someone. She's like, I will cut you. Yeah, because this Queen of Swords is heartbroken. She's right next to that 3 of Swords, and with 3 of Wands in the reverse, and 5 of Swords is like other energies involved in a relationship. So the Tower moment could be that for some of you, you're going to get caught in a third-party situation. For others of you, you're going to catch a partner in a third-party situation, and that's your Tower moment to finally like release you from that. Whichever way it is, you know, whether you're the one cheating or the other person, I feel like ultimately it's what needs to happen. Okay, it's like it's going to be for the best anyway. 6 of Cups reverse. Yeah, I definitely feel this is 100% about letting go of the past. You're entering a new phase. You're letting go of the past. But look at this. The devil doesn't want to let you go. 7 of Cups reverse. King of Cups reverse. So who is the devil? The devil sometimes is our ego, our own ego. Keeping us stuck in situations just because we want to uphold a particular image, or we can't accept failure. You know, you don't want to admit that, you know, maybe I was wrong about this person, or maybe I was wrong about myself, and I thought that I would be a good partner for someone who wants to be married for decades and decades. And I figure out that, you know, I want to travel the world, and maybe I don't want to be attached to anyone who's like holding me back. Because your energy, the King of Cups, is coming up here in the reverse with the 7 of Cups. So I just feel like, Scorpio, you may find yourself, how do I put this? you may find yourself like being not envious. I don't feel like that's the right word, like envious of other people's freedom or other people's lives or whatever, but it's like whatever your life turned out to be, or your relationship specifically turned out to be, it wasn't what you had envisioned. It wasn't like as exciting or as fantasy filled as you had made it out to be perhaps in your mind. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been fooling yourself, you know. I do feel there's a sense here that there were images to uphold, or just images that you had in your own mind, like that, you know, like of like this perfect couple that maybe didn't really even exist, but you convinced yourself that it did. Or you were constantly seeking perfection, and that's why the third party situations is another possibility. You know, you may have been suffering from that FOMO. Look at this, the Six of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. This energy here to me is like someone who is needing like constant validation, constantly needing attention from others, needing constantly on the prowl, flirting. Oof, another three. Definitely, I'm sorry to say, but there's definitely third party situations here. Somebody overindulging, like they just can't stop. It's almost an addiction to keep getting this energy, and you know, they're just peacocking all over town is what I'm getting. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman. So Scorpio, I don't know if it's you or if it's your partner. You will know that, so you decide amongst yourselves. But what I feel is needed here is really time alone. You need time alone. Maybe you need a break from this person. Maybe you need to experience what it will be like to be single. That's what this Nine of Pentacles is about. And you know, have that time to reflect, like, oh, okay, is this the lifestyle that I want to have from now on? Maybe I'm not a couple type of person, you know. But what this is really about is understanding yourself and what truly makes you happy, what fulfills you. Because that's the point of life, really, is to be here and find the path to true happiness. And if you're on this path with somebody else and maybe you've grown apart, or that you figure out this is not my true happiness, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the other person. It's just you have to be true to yourself is what I feel this is saying here. With the Five of Pentacles reverse, I feel there's a sense of guilt on your part. Seven of Pentacles, almost like you didn't live up to somebody's expectations. In part, I feel the guilt is because maybe you even played a role in setting these expectations. Maybe it wasn't the other person. Maybe, like I said, you were playing a role that you desperately wanted to fulfill. You know, you had good intentions, but then somewhere down the line, things changed. People changed. That's just the reality of things. We have the Princess of Wands. So again, that new beginning, it's like you want to come out of this gloominess. You want to come out of like fooling yourself and fooling others into thinking that you are happy where you are when you're not. You're just like having this, what's it called, wanderlust. And I just feel like a sense of just needing to be free and needing to find yourself again. Maybe you lost yourself in this relationship. Nine of Wands reverse. And it could be, look, the Princess of Wands would come after the Ten of Wands. It's Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, and then it would be the Princess of Wands. This is about, listen, it's about time you went your own way. Find your own way, Scorpio. Who are you really now? Maybe you're not the same person you were 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Maybe it's time to rediscover that and give up on that image that you were trying to uphold. Just stop fighting for something that is not you. Okay? I feel like this is finding Scorpio. That's what this is about, finding Scorpio. And you being able to do that without having to feel guilty about it. The Hierophant reverse, the Two of Cups. Yeah, and this is like letting go of a commitment. The love is still there, but I don't feel like you guys want to be committed at this time. 10 of Cups. Five of Cups. There's a lot of emotion attached to this, Scorpio. Ooh, 3 of Cups reverse. The Magician. And the 4 of Wands. Look at this. At each end, we have 2 cards of marriage. Both of them in the reverse. Not just marriage, but commitment in general. Both in the reverse. And all this emotion here, all cup cards. Look at this. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups. A lot of emotion, a lot of sadness, a lot of regret that this did not work out. But the Magician creates a new reality. He creates this new beginning that is all yours. You can think this out and, you know, make it whatever you want it to be, Scorpio. And this is the moment to do that. Chariot reverse. But yeah, there's some resistance here in moving on from this situation. King of Wands reverse, Star reverse, 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands reverse, 10 of Wands, the Lovers reverse, and Strength. Yeah, it all ends with strength, Scorpio. Because this is not going to be easy to face this, to face yourself and understand that, you know, there's no reason for you to be hard on yourself. There's no reason for you to feel, you know, maybe you made some mistakes if you're the ones who were cheating, who had the third parties. Maybe your partner made some mistakes. Whoever it was, it really doesn't matter. This is more about looking at the deeper issues. Why are you doing that? What is it that you're really searching for? Because when you find those answers, you're a step closer to finding your true happiness. And like I said, that is the ultimate goal, is finding your true happiness. And the only path to that is truth. You have to live in your truth, whatever that truth may be. If you need to let go of people that you've loved for a long time and you still love, but you have to love yourself first. And you have to follow that path, even if it means letting go of others, because not everybody can come with you. You're out there to figure out who you are. So yeah, I just don't feel like there's a lot of motivation, because you feel that it's going to cause so much emotional upheaval around you, not just in yourself. I do feel like you're thinking about others who will be affected, and I do feel there are a lot of other people who will be affected. So for some of you, you're letting go of a family that can involve children as well. Also, I feel like there's a concern with you facing other people after this decision, or after, you know, a lot of this will not even be a decision for a lot of you. It'll just be something that occurs, because otherwise it would not have happened. Because again, with 8 of Cups and then the 8 of Wands reverse, I feel like, you know, emotionally you're ready to let this go, but you don't take the action. And I feel like you're gonna let it accumulate, let it you know, simmer a little bit too much, to the point that it's like a breaking point. Okay, and that would be that Tower moment where things just, it can't hold anymore. And it's going to take some courage to get through. Okay, this card also represents Leo, so this is very important, you know, in the month of Leo, which we are right now. We are in Leo season. I feel like that's when all of this is going down. So this may be a very pivotal month for you, with all of these major changes happening. And I've been seeing, like I said, this is consistent for Scorpios for the past few months. So that is your whole story, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed that. I've been enjoying those readings really a lot. So you guys let me know what you think. And so with that, we're going to move on to your finance and career reading. All right, my Scorpios. My moon is in Scorpio, so I do feel very close to Scorpios, but it's been my experience that me being a Taurus, I'm Scorpio's opposite sign. So usually it's like we either love each other or we completely hate each other. We like repel each other, even though my moon is in Scorpio. But I find mostly that dynamic being more so with women. Usually with men, it's more of an attraction. Okay, let's see. Magician reverse, Two of Cups. So, ooh, be careful. Somebody, there's a sneaky person around you who you may think is your friend, but they are not. Seven of Swords reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. King of, wow. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to say be careful, especially if you're dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially in Aries. I'm sorry to say, but I feel especially in Aries, you got to watch out for, because they may leave you high and dry, or they may like wipe out your bank account or something. Don't mean to scare you, but I don't like this energy. Let's take a look. Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness, the Magician again. With the Seven of Swords reverse, there's a sneaky person around you. And Two of Cups again. So at some point, you met this person and you thought, oh, they seem nice, or they seem like somebody I can partner up with in whatever capacity. But with the Seven of Swords, either you already found out, or what I'm getting is that people around you know this person is up to no good, and maybe you don't see it. Eight of Wands reverse. Knight of Wands reverse. You may have found out, like, before anything got too out of hand. So you may have been dealing with someone, like, you know, a business partner, co-worker, a friend, even this could even be a romantic partner that you had. But I feel like you found, or either you got, you know, Scorpios tend to be suspicious, okay? So if anybody's going to be a detective, it'll probably be a Scorpio. So God help you if you try to fool one. But that looks like that's what happened, and it's like you stopped it in its tracks. Let's see. Magician reverse. Seven of Wands reverse. King of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is a liar. A liar, but it's like they try to make themselves seem very innocent. Like, oh, what do you mean? It wasn't me. Six of Swords, the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is either somebody who is very corrupt and they try to get away with things because of their authority level, or they try to like hide behind a religious affiliation or something of that nature, something like to bring your guard down. Is this is what I feel about this person here, or to get out of things, they do stuff like that. Let's see, Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, this is leading to, or their motive, their objective. Look, what I don't like mostly, I'm going to say it before I forget, this here is in the past. So you found out about this person, you knew from the past. Here is like more present energy, and it's still going on. Why? Maybe you forgave this person, or you thought that, you know, they're not as bad, like I can handle this. But there's stuff you didn't know. Look, we have Two of Cups, and then we have the Lover. So for, you know, some of you be careful with, you know, who you meet online, dating, you know, stuff like that, because I do feel like there's a romantic situation happening here. We have the Moon. Oh, I don't know why I got that. Okay, so for some of you, if you are, if you started like, bleh, again, damn Mercury. If you started like an office romance or something like that, be very careful, because I feel like this person could be using that against you. You know, like, do this or I'm going to talk about blah, 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 what we did in the closet the other day. That kind of thing. Be careful. There's somebody sneaky and conniving around you, and they are not what they seem. And I feel like they're after your money. Okay. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you. This could be like a gold digger situation. very easily. Gold digger situation here. So be very careful, because I do feel like there's one scenario. So this is not going to apply obviously to many people, but I feel like there's somebody out there that this is like it could potentially turn into like a bribery situation, or you know, that type of thing. That low. That's how low we're talking, people. Okay, Queen of Wands reverse. Eight of Cups reverse, 10 of Cups, and then the Justice reverse. Oh my goodness. I feel for some of you, this is somebody like an ex. Okay, this is an ex situation. I feel it's someone you were with for a long time, and all of a sudden they turn on you. For some of you, it's somebody you could have been married to, you're married to, maybe still married to. Especially Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like I said, especially in Aries. If you Scorpios are dealing with an Aries and things are, you know, on the outs or something, be very careful. I feel like this person may be very angry now at you. Eight of Cups reverse. This could be like maybe you wanted to leave them and they don't want you to leave them. So now they're going to make your life a living hell, or vice versa. Something like that. But this is like somebody is on the war path. All right. Future, we have the King of Pentacles, or the King of Coins reverse. King of Pentacles again reverse. So very strong message there. Some of you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But then we have the Tower reverse. So what I feel here is that, good gosh, you're going to be dealing with a lot of bullshit. That's what I feel. I feel this is closely connected to the relationship reading, because, you know, like I said, a lot of you are going through divorces or like separations, and I feel like those separations are getting nasty, whether it's a divorce or not. It's about like, you know, King of Pentacles, the energy is like an energy of stability, you know, so it's like uprooting all of that stability and all the chaos that ensues from that. The separation of assets, this is mine and that's mine and blah blah blah, that kind of thing. Like, it gets nasty. But yeah, the other person, Five of Wands reverse. Ugh. I feel like you have no choice but to remove yourself from this person's path. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be, this is going to be a lot of conflict, a very sort of sad situation to see this relationship deteriorate, whatever relationship this is. But I do feel for a lot of you it's tied to like a divorce or something like that. Very nasty. Or separation. That's going to go nasty, okay, regardless of the signs. But I do feel for a lot of you, you know, air. Why did I say air? I think because I looked at the King of Swords reverse. So for some of you, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or strongly I get Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But anyway, it could be anyone. But again, you have Gemini here as well. Okay, so I'll leave it up to you. But yes, Scorpio, watch your bank account. Watch your back. And good luck to you guys. I love you. I'll see you soon.